What up, YouTube? It's man Julio here yet again with another episode of 10 Things Tuesday. And I told you guys last week after I listed all this series is going to be continuing strong on Tuesdays. I just got to find more topics. But I knew what topic I wanted to cover, and it's something that I wanted to do from the get-go that I created the series. So I might as well make it now before I eventually forget, so that way I have more ideas flowing out next time. But this 10 Things Tuesday is 10 reasons why me, Julio, believe that me, Julio, am single. Yes, I am single. Always have been. I think I will always be single, and this is the reasons why. And I know other people might have other reasons why, but these are the reasons why I believe. Maybe I can do this in the future and have a guest. I don't know. We'll see. But rule number one. Not rule number one. First thing, I'm a very moist person. I am very warm. My body temperature is really, really warm. Even after I lost all my weight, I was still a really warm person. I think it's just my natural temperature because my father himself is also very warm, and my father is Hispanic. If you guys didn't know, I'm half Hispanic. So I feel like I get that nature out of him. Like in the winter, I wear a t-shirt and pajama bottoms, and that's all I need. I don't even need the heat on. Just need a blanket, and then I'll be all set. I'll warm myself up. But I think it's kind of turn-offish, I guess. If a girl, it's because if I'm talking to a girl and everything like that, and I'm warm, and then she wants to touch my hand or something, it's my hands are always sweaty. It's very, very bad. I play video games, my hands get sweaty. If I talk to people, hands get sweaty. I'm just a moist person, and I think that's just very, all in all, just turn-offish, I guess. Number two, I would consider myself a nerd. I mean, many people don't believe that, but I am very, very nerd-like. I mean, yes, I do. I play sports and do all that, non-nerdy stuff, but I play video games out of the wazoo, and I watch anime, which is Japanese animations, which is basically cartoons, and I know Japanese, and I know a bunch of random stuff, and I read comic books, and I do all this nerdy stuff, and not many people are attracted to the nerdy type. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I consider myself nerdy, but other people might not, but I don't know what other people think about me. This is what I'm thinking about myself. Number three, I am not a smooth talker at all. Okay. Let me rephrase that. I'm not a smooth talker at all when it comes to ladies. I talk to people usually all around the same. But then once I become attracted to a female, I can't talk, properly. I'm just I can't talk. I don't know. I guess I get nervous or whatever, but I can't talk, smoothly or whatever. I gotta talk to a girl basically she's a dude, practically. And in that way, I don't have a special way that I talk to women. It's just how it is. I speak to everyone they're the same person. So, yeah, woohoo, good for me. Number four, honesty. All right, I've talked about honesty so many times in my videos, and I feel a reason why I'm single is because I'm honest. Because girls like to be told sometimes they don't like to be honest. They want to hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, oh, this dress my butt look big or something like that. And if it does, I will honestly say yes. And they don't want to hear that, And then so it's just my honesty is very bad because I'm blunt with it too. I will refrain from talking, yes, to avoid that. But girls say that they want honesty. I honestly don't believe that they want honesty. They want to think what they think is honesty. But everyone lies, but I don't. So woo, yay me. Number five, I do not consider myself attractive at all. I know you guys are oh my God, Julio, how can you not think you're attractive? I think a lot of people don't think that they're attractive, except for maybe Channing Tatum and Wiz Khalifa. Nah, I think Wiz Khalifa thinks he's an ugly motherfucker. Yeah, but I don't consider myself attractive. I mean, look at this. I'm a hairy monster. My hair's all messed up, and even when I try to look good, I still don't think I look good. I'm just myself. So that's always physical attraction's always key. And then along with that, number six, I am not the slimmest of people. I'm pretty big for my my height and everything like that. So it's who's gonna be attracted to that? Those are two of the physical reasons why I don't think that I have any relations with that. Number seven, I love my alone time. Sometimes I don't like to be with people. Yes, I'm a social person, but I like to be by myself. I like to take my naps. I like to take my strolls and stuff like that. And I want to have that time in peace. I don't want people to be bugging me all the time. And if I was ever in a relationship, it'd I'd feel like I wouldn't have any alone time. It'd always be us time or whatever fucking people do, and I need my alone time. I do. It what keeps me sane. It what keeps me just going, because if I don't get my alone time, I'm going to explode, and that's not a good thing, because you don't want to explode at someone that you actually have feelings for, because that's just that's pretty bad because you don't want to do that, because they're just like, oh my god, I did something wrong, and then that leads to other problems and blah 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 blah. So I like my alone time. I have no problem with being single because I have all the alone time that I have, Number 8, it is hard to deal with other people's problems all the time. I have enough trouble handling my stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love helping out people that I can. I give my advice, and I do what I can to help out my bros, all my friends, and sometimes it just becomes overbearing to me, because like if I hear the same problem over and over again, you get sick of it, and even though you keep telling the same thing over and over again, and it just doesn't help, like, and you're just like, like you get tired of it. So if I'm dealing with my stuff, and then I have to deal with another person's stuff too, I know you don't always have to do it. And that's kind of like how a relationship works. Like, you share each other's like problems and stuff like that, like because she wants like advice or whatever. And if I'm having trouble with whatever I'm doing, I'm just like, okay, well, I don't want to be hearing you right now because I have enough on my plate already. And it seems kind of rude, and yeah, but like, it's just so much that you can take. I mean, I wouldn't just like push it aside. It's just like, if I have too much already, I just don't want to hear more, because it just causes me more problems and blah blah blah. It's just an endless cycle of problems. Number 9, I am very lazy. So if I ever was in a relationship, I would probably do nothing. I would be sitting here looking at a camera or watching TV or playing video games. Like I said, I don't do much. I mean, when I do something, when I want to do something, I do it. Or if someone wants to do something, I mean, I love doing things, but I'm really lazy when there's nothing to do. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, let's go for a walk. I go for walks when I feel like it. Like, I'm not in the mood to walk all the time. I am a very lazy person, and just because I'm lazy, it also means that I don't strive to be going out for ladies all the time, or ever, really. Like, I just don't find it, like, useful of my time, because if I go, and then you strike out, and then you're just like, well, that was a waste of time. I could have been here sleeping and, like, catching up on my rest or doing something, so it's just all that stuff. And number 10, I'm not a avid sharer of my emotions, my problems, blah blah blah. Yeah, I do make these videos. They share like an aspect of something or whatever I'm ranting about. But about my personal life and stuff like that, I'm not a big sharer of that. So I'm very secluded to myself. So like when you're trying to get to know someone and they're like talking about all this stuff and they ask you about me, I'm just like, nothing's going on. Like, I don't really have much to say, and I feel like it's not fair for the other person to feel like they're getting nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think it's right. So like, those are the reasons why I believe that I'm single, and it's honestly all wrapped up into one thing. I don't want to try to get to know another person. Really, like, I don't want to like make the initiative of going and doing all that whole process and then blah 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 blah. Like I said, I'm lazy, and I think that I gotta take care of whatever I gotta take care of in my life before I ever have to worry about something else. And like I said, I'm single, always have been, and I think that I always will be. I'm not a big fan of having to do all this stuff. Who knows, maybe along the road I'll change my mind, but for right now, I'm just gonna stick being single, and I'm happy about it. Like, I honestly am. Like, I get to see the world in my clear view. I get to deal with my problems, and I can help out other people's problems. And in all honesty, I've seen enough relationship stuff to know what it's like to be in a relationship without having to be in one, because I've been associated with so many relationships, and I've seen all kinds of relationship stuff, and probably things that, like, you're gonna experience to feel it. I've experienced relationship stuff without having to be in one. Like, that's just how this all works. So I have knowledge. I'm not stupid. Just because I haven't been in one doesn't mean that, I'm like deceptive to all this stuff, or I'm clueless to what everything's going on, But that is why I believe I'm single. Like I said, I might do another 10 Things Tuesday down the road with a friend of mine to ask him or her why they believe I'm single. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do next week. But we'll see then. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Reasons why I'm single, and no, this is not a video that will be posted on eHarmony or any of those dating sites to be like, hey ladies, I'm single, come get me. No, ladies, please stay away from me. I want my alone time right now. All right, peace, butt grease, Middle East priest, and touch love boys. Till next Tuesday, grease out.